Good morning, students. I am Sainath Chaitanya, Assistant Professor in Department of ECE. So, in today's discussion, we are going to discuss about how to interface 8051 microcontroller with the lift, that is elevator. Okay. Now, as the 8051, familiarly called as 89B51RD2, is having four ports. Among these four ports, I have used port 0 as well as port 1. P0 and P1 ports I have utilized it here to interface with my elevator kit or the lift kit. The lift kit is having an architecture in the left plane as well as in the right plane. So before explaining about the lift kit, I would like to explain you. Let us take my AB1 or AB2 block, academic block 1 or academic block 2. In our blocks, we are having 4 floors, including the ground floor, we are having 4 floors. Suppose if I am waiting for the lift, I am waiting in the ground floor for the lift. Okay, and I want to move to second floor. So what generally I will be in the ground floor, because let us assume this is my ground floor, this is the first floor, second floor and third floor. So in every floor, if I am standing outside and waiting for the lift, I can able to find two main things, two main components. One is the button, push button, and the next is the status of the lift. That means where is the position, like in which floor my lift position is in. So this lift position, I will be coming to know it by using the 7-segment display. That means outside of the lift, I am having at each and every floor, I am having a push button along with the 7-segment display. Here, here, here and as well as the here. So these are the common things. Right. So can you consider now this push button is nothing but the one what I am pressing it manually. That means it is an input. And correspondingly the one what I am able to see here is a output one. That is being given with the help of 7-segment display. Now once like I have entered into the lift or inside the lift I am in now. So I will be provided with 4 buttons, 0 button, 1 button, 2 button and 3rd button. Along with a 7-segment display will be there and a up LED as well as the down LED arrow lights will be also present inside the lift. So as I have entered and I am inside the lift now, I want to move to the second floor. What I generally do is I just press the 2 push button. Second push button I will be pressing. As soon as I press the second push button, the lift will be taking me to the second floor. Such that at this scenario or at this instant, what is happening means my up arrow LED will be giving its light and down arrow LED will be in passive mode or passive state. That means it is not giving the light. And the 7-segment display what is present inside the lift is also getting updated. Now as I am in the ground floor, I didn't even press the button. Like the 7-segment display is giving me a 0. Now as soon as I press the second button, the lift is taking me slowly to the second floor. So the 7-segment display value will be updated here as well as outside of the lift, which is present at each and every floor. Okay, so 0, from 0, 1, next 2. As soon as I reach the second floor, the 7-segment display is going to give me a decimal 2 as an output. So this is the complete architecture, I mean the one what is present inside your elevator kit. Okay, now the P0 as well as the P1, I just interfaced with your elevator kit or a lift kit here. So what is the action? And like P0 and P1 are acting as an IO ports. That means it can act as an input port as well as it can also act as an output port. Now P0 and P1. So P1 I completely dedicated to the output. So this P1 is connected to the 7-segment display. Okay. So P1 is having how many pins? P1 is having pin 1.0 up to pin 1.7. Port 1 is having pin 1.0 up to pin 1.7. I can also call as port 1.0 to port 1.7. As the 8051 microcontroller is having a feature that it is customizable. That means I can able to customize each and every bit. That means I can make here each bit on, or I can also make each bit off depending upon the requirement. Now these 8 pins are connected to the 7 segment display. So 7 segment display experiment we had already discussed in the previous lecture. So the 7 segment display is having A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, including the 8. This is a dot. Okay. So these 8 pins are connected with P1.7 to P1.0, from where I can able to get where the lift position, in which floor my lift is in. This is the way I have used port 1 completely dedicated as an output port. Now coming to the port 0, so I have said you that whenever I press the push button, this push button is interfaced with your port P0. Okay, so how many push buttons I may have? That means I will be having a single push button at each and every floor outside of each and every lift. Okay, so push button 0, push button 1, 2 and 3. That means I am having 4 push buttons which are present at each and every floor respectively. Otherwise, the same push buttons are present inside the lift also. These push buttons which are placed inside the lift and the push buttons which are placed outside the lift are acting parallelly. Okay, so that means I am having here port 0. In this port 0 I am not completely utilizing. I have utilized port 0.0, port 0.1, 0.2 and 0.3. So I am inside the lift somewhere. I am not saying that I am in the ground floor or I am in the second floor or third floor. I am somewhere in the lift position. I am somewhere in the one among the 4 floors. As soon as I enter inside the lift, I may press any of the push button. So this P0.0 is attached with 0th floor push button. This is the first floor, this is second and third floor push button. Or otherwise, when you are going to enter inside the lift, you can able to see 4 buttons, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now that means 0th floor, if I want to 0th floor, P0.0 will be taking care of it. And first floor P0.1 pin will take care of it. Second floor and as well as the third floor respectively. That means the lower nibble I have completely utilized for the buttons. Okay, as that means this lower nibble is acting as an input. Now, if I am in the ground floor, I have entered inside the lift. Now I am inside the lift. I have pressed the third button or second button. Correspondingly, up LED will be giving the light and down LED will be off. Okay. So and meanwhile the 7 segment display will be updating its value. That means on which floor I will be. Okay. That means the lift position can be traced out by the 7 segment display here. For up LED and for the down LED, I have utilized P0.6 and P0.7. So I have already said you that port P0 can act as an input or it can also act as an output. So this up LED and down LED are now acting as an output. That is, it is giving me the status like the lift is going upstairs or it is going to the downstairs. That is what the meaning of this up LED as well as the down LED. Okay. So as we have the basic data with us and we can develop the programming. Now let us see how we have to develop the programming now. So before discussing about the programming, for each and every floor I want to use this kind of assignment. This is third floor, second and first, and this is my 0th floor. Generally in the arbitrary assignment for the third floor is represented by 0, 1, 1. Okay, I would like to take 4 bits here and because push button. Yeah. And second floor is 0, 0, 1, 0 and the first floor is 0, 0, 0, 1 and the 0th floor is represented as 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, this is a normal arbitrary assignment. But one hot assignment will be for the third floor it is 1, 0, 0, For the second floor it is 0 1 0 0. First floor 0 0 1 0, and for the 08 floor it will be 0 0 0 1. Okay, this is one hot assignment. That means assigning a binary value for each and every floor. This is the way how, if I follow the one hot assignment, this will be the way. And I have taken and I have used completely a positive logic here, because it is a 0th bit, first bit, second bit and third bit. Whenever the third bit is on, my lift have to move to third floor. Whenever second bit is on, that means second button is pressed, my lift have to move to second position. And similarly, whenever my first floor, if I want to move, the first bit or the first button is pressed, and similarly for the 0th button is pressed if I want to move to 0th floor from somewhere else. Okay, this is positive logic. But here I am not going to take or not going to use a positive logic. I am using a complete negative logic here. That means negative logic is a reverse of the positive logic. Like in this manner, I will be writing the logic assignment. Okay, so 0 is the uttermost priority one here among the bits. Okay, so if the 0 is found here means a third position, that means I want to move to third floor, and here second floor, first floor as well as the 0th floor. This logic I am going to use for the push buttons now. Okay, so let us start the programming. So the first and the foremost instruction is including the header file. Which header file? A051.h you are going to include, and so port P0 is acting as an input as well as the output port. Now what I will be doing here is I will assign for up LED and down LED. Let me treat them as the variables, and these that means at address location 0x86, that it indicates that P0.6, and at address location 0x87, which indicates me that it is P0.7. At this address location, I would like to give the name of these locations as up LED, next down LED. Okay, now the same traditional programming will be first declaring the function declarations or the prototype declaration. First prototype declaration will be delay, void delay, and next I am using here. Okay, so the lift position is given by the 7-segment display. That means void display is the function declaration I am using here. Inside it, I would like to take an argument, that is unsigned int current floor, because current floor the 7-segment display will be giving us current floor. What will be the current floor? That will be displayed by the 7-segment display. Okay, and if I want to move from one floor to some other floor, that means I have to use here one more prototype declaration or the function declaration, that is void move unsigned int target floor. Okay, so these are the arguments I have taken, and the current floor and target floor are of type int, which is of unsigned. Okay, now let me consider my lift is somewhere in between the floors. I am not saying it is in 0th floor, first floor or second floor or third floor. Let me go with some in between, somewhere else. I don't know what exactly and where exactly it is. So for which what I will be doing here, I am taking the default position of a lift. That means lift position by default I am taking as 0x00, somewhere, I don't know where it is. So this lift position is of type int, which is unsigned one. Okay. Now, as I have completed all the things which have to be present before starting the void main program, now let me start the void main program. Void main. So lift is a continuous activity. Yes. So what I will be doing here, P0 is exclusively used for push buttons. Okay. Now P0 is exclusively used for push buttons means, let me go with the initial value of your P0 as 0x0f. Why it is 0x0f, I will let you know. Okay. Unsigned int target floor. Okay. So target floor is equal to P0. I said you that my 8051 microcontroller in which I am having P0 port, this P0 port is connected with your push buttons like button 0, button 1, button 2 as well as push button 3. So like push button is the one which I am doing here the manually. So as soon as I press one among the 4 push buttons, the data will be taken as input by the 8051 microcontroller. That means here what is happening, P0 is eagerly and continuously scanning the activity that is going to happen on the push buttons. Among I meant to say that among all the 4 push buttons, that means it is a push button pad. It is continuously scanning the push button pad here. So at any of the time, a person can press any of the push button here, such that the P0 is continuous activity. Scanning is a continuous activity. No. So in the earlier one, I have explained you the assignment for each and every push button. Like 08 push button, I am going to take as 1110, and first floor on the first push button, I am going to take in this scenario. Second one 1011, and the third floor or the third push button. This is the one what I have employed. Okay, that means by default, that means here these are the push button configurations which are taken into the port 0. So can I write this one as 1110? Can I write it as E? Can I write this one as D? Can I write this one as B? And can I write this one as 7? So P0 is always taking, it may take 0x0E or it may take 0x0D, 0x0B and even 0x07. So among all the 4 push buttons, this P0 will be taking any of the data among all these 4 push buttons. Okay. If the lift is somewhere else in between the floor, the lift position, I have taken some dummy values 0x00. Now, if the port P0 have to continuously scan the push button pad means, what I have assigned here as 0x0f. That means 1111, which indicates that none of the 4 push buttons have been pressed by the person. Okay, so P0 equal to 0x0f, and I have taken target floor, that is of int which is unsigned. Now the target floor is equal to the P0, the value of the P0 is given to the target floor. Okay, now what we do here is, ours is a continuous activity, we go with while of 1 because it is an indefinite loop. Let me write once again, let me open the void main once again here, void main unsigned int target floor, because target floor is the one what to where we have to move. That means target floor is acting as an input here. So I have used an indefinite loop for as it is a continuous activity. So P0 by default it is used for the scanning purpose, scanning the keypad. 0x04, 0x0f is the value I have assigned it to P0 port, and after which target floor is equal to P0. This 0x0f value will be given to the target floor. Okay, up to here it is okay. Target floor is acting here as an input. Now, if target floor is equal to 0x07, That means I indirectly I am saying that I have pressed the third button here, because P0 is related with the target floor in this manner. So P0 will be taking the activity of scanning the keypad continuously. In the keypad I am having 4 push buttons. So if the target floor is 0x07, that means indirectly I am saying that push button, third push button have been pressed here. So if the push button third is present, that means I have to move to third floor from somewhere, some floor. Okay, else if the target floor is equal to 0x0b, I have to move to second floor. Similarly, else if for 0x0b, I have to move to first floor, and similarly for 0x0, what it is 07, sorry, not 7, it is E, I think so. Yeah, so I have to move to 08 floor from somewhere else where my lift was in. Okay, in the remaining condition, else move with, that means I hadn't pressed any button here. Else, that is why I have taken here else move. So what will be the lift position? By default I have taken here as, yeah, in the previously I have written as 0x00. That means somewhere among the 4 floors my lift is in. I am not saying that it is exactly in third floor, second floor, first floor or 08th floor. I may say that my lift is in between the floors also. That is why I have taken the value as 0x00. Else move of lift position. That means there will be, the lift will be there itself. There itself indicates that none among the 4 buttons is pressed here. Okay, so just close your void main. So this is one open bracket and this is one. So 2 close brackets. So in this program, I have used here move, a function call, and I didn't use anything here. So let me define what is this move function call now. Okay, so we will define move function call now. Void move I have taken as an argument, this one. Void move unsigned in target floor. Okay, so let me open this definition. Unsigned int I, a variable I am taking here. Okay, so I equal to lift position, because I don't know, my current lift position is somewhere else in between the floor, that is given to I variable. So display of I, and the next delay. Why I am using here delay is this display, that means the 7 segment display have to hold the value, that means where my current lift position for at least for some time interval. That is why I have taken here delay as a one more function called here. Okay, now if the target floor is greater than the lift position, so earlier I have used if I meant to say if target floor is equal to 0x0e, I have to go to second floor. I have to go to 08 floor. Move of 0. That means the value present in this argument is passed to the format parameter, that is target floor here. Okay, so that means I am having here a value called 0. This value is extracted to here, right? And similarly, if move of 3 is present like this, move of 3 means if the target floor is 0x07, move of 3 is the one what I am going to be executing, and the value of this argument is passed to the parameter called target floor, and this value is again passed to here, extracted into here. Okay, let us assume, because my lift position I have taken a default value as 0x00, but I am not saying that the lift position is, it may also present in the 08th floor, first floor and second floor and third floor also. I am not saying that it is present in between the floors only. Okay, so let us assume if my lift position is in 08th floor, let us assume my lift position is in 08th floor, and the target floor is move of 3. That means if target floor is 3 here and the lift position is in the ground floor, that means what will be the status of my up LED and down LED? Up LED will be equal to 1. Correspondingly, down LED is equal to 0. These are the status of up LED and down LED. If not, else what happens? Up LED will be equal to 0 or down LED is equal to 1. Why? Because if the target floor, for suppose, if my target floor is instead of move of 3, if I have received as move of 2 and the lift position initially it is in lift position if it is in third floor, and if I want to move to second floor. So second floor is my target floor and lift position is in 3. That means this condition fails, else condition will be executed. So from third floor my lift have to move to second floor, hence down LED will be equal to 1, up LED is equal to 0. Okay, these all the things will be happen in a condition that is while I is not equal to the target floor, not equal to the target floor. So what is this I is not equal to target floor in the sense, I is what here? Previously I is equal to the current lift position. If my current lift position is the third floor and if my target floor is also equal to third floor, will there any activity happens in the lift? No, the lift where it was, there it will be. Okay, so while I is not equal to target floor only, some activity, all this activity have to happen. If while I equal to target floor, if it is there means no activity will happen, no program instruction will execute. So while this all the things happens, while I is not equal to target floor, such that if I can say target floor is greater than the I indicates the present lift position. Target floor is the one where I have to go. If target floor is greater than the current lift position, what happens? Increment the value of your floor. That means if my I is equal to 0 and my target floor is equal to 3. So I value will be getting incremented. Like at the next at next instant, the I value will be equal to 1. Then I value will be equal to 2, and at next instant the I value will be equal to 3. That means the value of I will be incremented slowly, one floor by one floor, one floor by one floor. So again display your I value and delay. Delay is used to hold in which floor my lift is in, being displayed by the 7-segment display that is present inside the floor or outside of floor at each and every floor, outside the lift of each and every floor. Else condition is I minus minus, again display of I, delay of something, delay, that's it. Okay, just close this loop. Now lift position current lift position is being assigned to I variable. That means here I value is updated. That means from 0 to floor it had went to the third floor. Now I status is I equal to 3 now. I equal to 3. Previous value of I is equal to 0. Now the value of I equal to 3. So the value of I have to be returned back to the lift position, because now my current lift position is third floor. So lift position is equal to I, and the status of your up LED and as well as the down LED will be equal to 0. So just close the definition, and in this program I have used two definitions, the two function calls. One is delay function call and the next is display of I. So display of I have used, this is one more function call. For the delay function call, it is your job to complete its definition, and for the void display function call, let me provide you the definition. Okay. Now let us define display definition. Void display unsigned int current floor. Current floor is the parameter. here I shouldn't keep any semicolon. It is illegal. Okay, whenever I am providing the definition, I shouldn't give the semicolon. So let me use a switch case here. Switch current flow. Okay, so in the previous program for the definition of void move, I many times used display of I. That means what it is indicating is I. This argument may have a value of 3, may have a value of 2, 1 or 0. So 3 indicates it is a third floor, 2 indicates the left position is in the second floor, 1 indicates the left position is in the first floor, and 0 indicates the left position is in the 0th floor. Okay, if for example display of 3 is there, that means my left position is in third floor. Okay, so which port will be taking care of the display, 7 segment display? That is port 1. This port 1 is connected to your 7 segment display A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So 3 indicates what? This one, this one, this one, this one, as well as this one. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That means here 1, 1, C, 1, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E is 0, F is 0, G is 1, H is 0. I am going to have as 4F. That means when I am 4F, you remember this thing? I am in third floor, current floor, if it is the third floor, P1 will be equal to 0x4F is the value. P1 is the output now. Because current floor, if it is third floor, my P1 is equal to 0x4F. Or if push button 3 is pressed and I have reached the target floor is 3, that is third floor. So immediately the display, the 7 segment display will be getting updated and P1 equal to 0x4F. This information is passed to the 7 segment display. Correspondingly, I will be being displayed with 3 decimal here on the display, and immediately you can follow it break. So, and the remaining, it is your job to complete what are the corresponding value of your case 2, case 1 as well as the case 0. The corresponding P1 values, it is left to you as a job. So all the things are completed, and let me close the switch. Okay. So here the purpose of the switch here is the switch will be executing the best case alternatives. I am having here 4 case alternatives. So depending upon the value that is present in this argument, the one among the case statement will be executed by the switch condition. Okay. Hence I completed the definition for the void display, and we are left only with the definition of delay. It is your job. Okay. This is this is your how to interface microcontroller with the lift kit, and let us move to the hardware demonstration now. Thank you.
Hello students, today the lab experiment is lift controller by using this 89V51RD2, and this is the add-on module of lift controller. Okay, here the lift controller is 2 parts, one is on floor and one is in the lift. This is the lift part and this is the floor part. Okay, this is the ground floor, this is the first floor and second floor and third floor. Here this is the in the lift. Here are 2 LEDs are there, one is up and second one is down. Okay, when we are getting in the lift, we are going to third floor, we can press the button third in the lift. Okay, it will move from 0 to third position. Okay, when I am on the second floor, the lift is in third floor. When I press the second floor button, it can come down LED and lift will come to second floor position. This is the way the lift is working. Okay, in this the code has to be written on this The code is written from here in the Triton IDE software, and we are dumping the code from FlashMagic software into this microcontroller. We are using microcontroller. We are using port 0 and 1 for this programming of lift controller. Thank you.